Started skateboarding when I was 15. That would have been my passion before coffee. Probably could have ended up doing something with it, but instead I got wrapped up in the drug culture. I got in trouble with the law. I got in a high-speed chase. I got locked up for a little while. Sat down long enough to really think about what do I want to do with my life. And for me, coffee. Coffee was a tool to connect. Another way to express that creativity inside and gather around other people.
I have literally always liked coffee. When I was only like 3 or 4, we had someone from the Dominican Republic living with us, and I would literally in the mornings sit on her lap and drink coffee with her.
My friend there was just saying you like black coffee, but this is nothing like you've tasted before. And I remember tasting it and just realizing this is something I've never experienced before. And from that moment, I didn't feel like I experienced the city until I had experienced their coffee. To this day, that's what I search for.
Always seek out coffee shops like this if I can find them.
These are the kinds of places that I seek out when I go to a city, and I want to find a place like this.
When we go out of town as a family and we go to the city, we're hitting up juice bars and cafes. There was no juice bar here, and so we found ourselves feeding that fix when we got out of town. We were like, well, let's just bring it here.
Goshen has been developing into a very artistic town, very community-oriented. For a small town, we have a lot of support of the arts. And what better place to introduce a new art form but to Goshen?
Any little person or shop or business that starts out and is grown out of passion, those are the best. And Goshen is full of those. And people get excited about that. And that's because it all came out of passion. And I think that's what Embassy is.
Chris is a great guy. All of his people that work with him here are real passionate about what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
Quality is almost the biggest thing, but the biggest thing is people. And it's always about the people, because what's quality coffee without people? Without loving on people and connecting with people?
Everything in here is intentional, from the way we place the chairs to the way we pour, to the way we place the things on the counter. We want it to look symmetrical, non-distracting, so you have the most optimal experience.
The way we have our bar set up is people are like, oh, I've never had a pour over. And then they order one, and then they can watch us do it, and they can see how it's done. And so they know they're getting a good product because they're watching us do it. They're watching us put time and energy into it. And then they're connecting with what their product.
I really like the fact that I could go in somewhere and get that quality of the coffee and have a conversation with the person that's making it for you, get educated about the coffee, where it came from, how it's made.
It's always fun to explain what we are doing, because what we're doing is a passion.
I just love being able to connect with people, and then I really like to participate somehow, some way, maybe indirectly or directly, in maybe that aha moment in coffee.
I didn't know that there were so many different flavors out of a cup of coffee. I mean, you can have different coffees from different parts of the world, and the subtle notes and the taste that go with that coffee, that kind of amazed me.
Coffee is a fruit, so it should taste like one. And where we really can capitalize on that taste is by roasting it light, because we're trying to accentuate all that flavor and bring it to the forefront.
The beans come in, they're roasted right there, and we brew it right there, right in front of you. I just think that's awesome. And the fact that our coffee is brewed within, days of being roasted. Not a lot of places can say that.
The coffee is outstanding.
I want real coffee, and I want to know what it really tastes like, and this is it. This is as good as it gets.
Not only do we want to be genuine people, but we want to taste genuine things. If there was kind of an unwritten rule around here, it's just simple and genuine. That's our approach, whether it's connecting with somebody or whether it's tasting something.
What I really see Embassy Coffee being to Goshen is a place where community and art meet, a place where you can come, have a good conversation, have a good cup of coffee.
We just want to continue to connect with Goshen, and Goshen connect with us, and whatever positive impact that we can have on this community, whether it be big or small, we just consider that a privilege and an honor.